So if you're a content creator like myself or you post videos online, you know that you can just record an 8 minutes tutorial and then you spend about 3 hours dragging text boxes around in CapCut. And that's the real reason why a lot of content creators or business owners post raw, boring footage or don't even post at all. Because editing is a bottleneck, not a recording. And so I built an AI workflow that actually edits my video for me right inside Claude, just like you see here. And I'm not talking about just providing captions. I'm talking about the titles, the callouts, motion graphics, transitions, everything plays automatically, and I never have to touch a timeline. And here's the part that actually matters. No API keys, no code, no new subscription. This AI workflow runs on the Claude plan you're probably already paying for. This part of the workflow requires you to have Claude Design. I use Claude Design to generate the motion graphics that I would in turn use in Claude to sort of stitch everything together. So I come into Claude Design, and in this part of the workflow, you can actually decide to create a skill for it so that when you come in here, you just call a skill. But I just prefer to just use a simple prompt. And so in Claude Design, I come in here and I type generate motion graphics and animation to go with the script. So I'm using the transcript of the video. And the reason why I'm using the transcript of the video is because I want to get the timestamps so that the motion graphics that are developed actually go along with the timestamps. I'm just going to paste it into Claude Design. In terms of the design system, if you want your videos to always follow a particular brand style, then you can actually come in here and then add in your design system. But if you don't want to do that, you can actually select any style you want in here. So let's say in this case, let's say if I want to do something a lot more organic, or I want something that is modern, I can basically choose this, or I can go with classical. So I'm just going to click on modern. In terms of the template, you can decide to choose animation or 3D object, or you can just leave it the way it is. And then I'm going to hit enter. So it's asking me a few questions. And so this is where I sometimes think that it makes sense for you to just create a skill so that you can capture all these every single time, so that you don't have to always answer these questions. I just choose to just use the prompt. But if you want to have this fully automated, you can just create a skill and then it will do everything for you. So since using this for YouTube, I'm just going to select horizontal. And then in terms of how will this be used, I'm just going to say I want a mix of full frame cutaways and overlays. And then it's asking me for like the scope. It's asking me, do I want one continuous animation covering the whole 44 seconds, or I just want key moments? I'm just going to say decide for me. And then it's asking me on screen text. I'm just going to say decide for me. And it's asking me like anything specifically to visualize something. Like an example would be like a mock of Claude charts, specific secret codes, my logo, my handle. I'm just going to say decide for me. And then I'm going to click on continue. And then from here, it's actually going to generate the motion graphics for me. It typically takes about a minute. So again, if you decide to basically put this in a skill, then all you have to do is you come in here and then you call the skill and it's going to rank for you. So which is amazing if you want to have to fully automate this and you don't want to do anything manually. I already do have a video on this channel. I actually used a different method in that video on how you can actually edit your videos. I'm also going to link that video in this tutorial so that if you want to watch that as well and decide whether you prefer to edit your videos this way or you prefer to edit your videos that way. I believe the stack I used in that other tutorial was Nano Banana. Using Google Nano Banana to actually generate the graphics, and in this case I'm just using Claude Design. Okay, so as you can see, it's the motion graphics have been created for me. I can decide which of the colors I want to go with. If I want to go with the red one, I want to go with the black one, or I want to go with the blue one. So at this point, once I get the motion graphics, I'm just going to click on the share and export button. And I'm going to scroll down to more formats and apps, and I'm going to select video so that I can export this MP4. And I'm just going to click on the sharper output. So once the motion graphics generated inside Claude Design, the next step is to come into Claude, and you basically have to be on the chat functionality. I believe you can also use Codeword for this as well, and then I created a skill called the motion graphic stitcher, and I'm going to go through that skill as well. But basically it requires you to attach the transcript, the video that was just generated in Claude Design, as well as the raw file of the video you recorded. And then the idea is that it's supposed to stitch it together based on the transcript. So I'm going to hit enter right now and let's see what it comes back with. So I'll just approve the recommended plan here. Okay, so the full file has been generated now. So let's see what the output looks like. Most people are typing long, messy paragraphs into Claude and they are getting average results back. There's actually a faster way to do this. Claude has a set of what I call secret codes, and these secret codes are basically short commands that you type and then Claude runs a whole expert workflow for you. Here's the important part I want you to take out of this video. These codes are not magic. Each one is just a really good pre-built prompt hiding behind a short command. And you just have to type the code and then Claude does the heavy lifting and you still review the output before it goes anywhere. And in this video, I'm actually going to run through every single one of them. This is a quick intro. My name is Stephanie. I help coaches and professionals and business owners actually use AI in practical ways, not just the hype. Okay, so let's get started. I mean, this has a lot of like motion graphics. It's mostly a lot of text, but if you want to add in B-rolls, this is something you can also do as well. I also did notice that most of you who watch my videos are not actually subscribed to this channel. So if you watch the video to this point, I recommend you hit the subscribe button. That's the best way to actually support my channel. Hit the subscribe button, share this video, leave a comment in the comment section below, like, have you ever tried using Claude to edit your videos? What was the output like? Let me know in the comment section below. And as usual, thank you for watching this video and I hope to see you in the next one.